Welcome to Sight Reading for Guitar, Level 1, Exercise 1, featuring the quarter note, the eighth note, and the E note. And this is the E note on the fourth space of the musical staff. So if we count the spaces, we have F, A, C, E, right there. And that note is found right here on the guitar. This is the bottom E string. So we know the strings of the guitar are Ed, 8, Dynamite, Good, Bye, Ed. And so this is the bottom E string, the one closest to the floor. And that's all we're going to be playing on this exercise. We don't push any of the notes on the frets. We just play that open E string. And as you can see, this entire exercise is nothing but E notes. We're going to mainly focus on rhythm with this exercise. So we're going to be dealing with quarter notes, and we're going to be dealing with eighth notes in 4/4 time signature. Now that we're on the topic of rhythm, we're going to count out these rhythms with our voice before playing them on the guitar. Kind of like what we did in level 18. And what we're going to do is we're going to say the counts with our voice, and we're going to tap the counts with our pencil. So you'll go ahead and copy this page, and then you're going to tap your pencil on these counts as you say the rhythms. Now on the quarter notes, all we have to do is say the count. When we get to eighth notes, we say the count, and on the upbeat, we say the word and. So here's an example. My cursor is going to represent your pencil, and my voice is going to represent the notes. So I'll give a 4 count, and I'll begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. And 1, 2, and 3, 4. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4. And. Now for the rest of these measures, I would like you to go ahead and take your pencil and write in the counts. And as you know, an eighth note gets half of a count, and a quarter note gets a full count. So here you would write in 1, and then you'd put the and of 1 here, and then here's count 2, you'd write a 2 there, and then you'd write count 3 here, and then you would write count 4 there. And then just complete the rest of these measures adding the counts, just like I did up here. And that's to make you realize that a quarter note gets a count and that an eighth note gets half of a count. Okay, you should be practicing these counting exercises. My goal is for you to be able to keep up with me on this drill. I'm going to set the metronome for 60 beats per minute, and I'm going to count through all these measures. So this will take a little while, but it's a good drill. And I'm going to give a 4 count and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. And 1, 2, and 3, 4. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4. And 1, and 2, 3, 4. 1, and 2, 3, 4. 1, and 2, 3, and 4. 1, and 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. And 1, 2, and 3, 4. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3, 4. 1, and 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And 1, and 2, 3, 4. and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Next, we're going to perform the exercise on the guitar, and we're going to do this with up and down strokes through the entire exercise. And if that's not enough, I'll also want you to be able to count the exercise as you're playing it. So a good way to know that you can count these rhythms and perform them well is that you can count as you're performing the exercise. So what I'm going to do is set the metronome for 60 beats per minute, and I'm going to have the software perform this exercise. And you should be able to keep up with it when you've reached your goal. If you cannot, then slow it down to 40 and then build your speed up to 60. Okay, here we go. I'll give a 4 count and we'll begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you can do that, then you've mastered counting in 4/4 time signature using quarters and eighth notes. And that's a good goal for you to set. Once again, if you cannot perform that and count it at the same time, you need to slow it down to 40 beats per minute and then work your way up to 50 and then eventually 60. And if you can do that, then it's time to move on into the next sight reading exercise. Exercise 1 performed on the metronome at 60 beats per minute. I'll give a 4 count and we'll begin. 1, 2, ready, play.